welcome to another Parts Factory Australia installation tutorial video. Guys, today we're working on this Honda CR-V. Specifically, we're going to be changing the fuel pump assembly. Now, from my understanding, they're straight under the seat, super easy to access. It's probably going to take about 20 minutes, but we'll find out more as we get there. Guys, this particular video is going to cover any model between 2001 to 2013. Assuming 2013 upwards is going to be a slightly different model, but the 01 to 2013 is roughly the exact same car. Now guys, if you need these parts, we have them available here at Parts Factory Australia. They include free express post anywhere in Australia, but if you do need it internationally, still can send it. It's just not going to be free, and it's not going to be that fast. Alrighty guys, just before we do start, I will remind you, if you can, give the video a thumbs up if you appreciate it, and subscribe to the channel, because you never know when you're going to need more DIY help doing DIY repairs at home on your car. Alrighty guys, let's jump into it. Alrighty guys, so the fuel pump is going to be under these rows of seats. So what you do is you pop your seats forward using a little handle here, and at the back you pop them forward again, and they all rotate forward nice and easy like that for us. That's going to be crucial for getting in here and getting the fuel pump out nice and quick. Now I would say that they're going to be under this big carpet here, so let's have a look. I believe it's literally just pop up and boom, there it is right there. How good was that? Now you've got a few Phillips head screws and a little rubber grommet, so you always pull the rubber grommet out first so it's ready to go, because you're going to tuck that through there and get that ring out of the way. And then you've got these 3 Phillips heads. Now maybe tie this flap up out of the way with a bit of string, that way it's not flopping down in front of you. Alrighty, so come in here, Phillips head screw, 1, 2, 3, screws in that little pocket. Lift your cap up out of the way and then slide that down there. Now there's your fuel pump just there. Obviously, plug out. If you need to, use a little screwdriver to press that plug. You can just push down on the plug, press the plug, pull up. Now guys, at this point, you want to remember, you don't want to have any power tools around the area. You don't want to be using any, say, metal on metal hammers, smacking it with a hammer unless there's plastic between the surfaces. You don't want any sparks. And you also want to make sure your battery's disconnected. So go ahead and do that. Disconnect your battery. Then you can grab this little fuel hose here, push in on it. There's little tabs there. And you just give them a wiggle. You can just use a little screwdriver to push it. Pulling it guys, it will come off. Stay persistent, and getting to the end now. And there you go, your little fuel line pops off nice and easy. You kind of do want to get it out of the way if possible. Find something for it to kind of tuck onto if possible. If not, it's okay, we can do with that. Now, this little fuel ring needs to go anti-clockwise. So you can, most of the time, just push it with your hand, but I'm going to go and grab a little hammer and tap that ring around. Alrighty guys, so you're now back in here. Now, sometimes these rings can be a bit stubborn, but not stubborn enough. There you go. Once it's moving, it'll move easy. Of course, once it's fully unthreaded, remove the ring. And at this point, it's now time to lift your fuel pump out. Now, sometimes they can be a little stuck, so you just grab your tool, just go around the edge, a little seal around the edge that's usually quite tight. You can hear it, yep, popping out. Very tight, so it's going to be hard to get back in too. But once it goes, it's going to go real quick. So there it goes. Over this side, there she is. Now those springs on the pump, so it'll spring up at you, and you can literally just grab your assembly. Yours might be full of fuel, so just bear that in mind. There's going to be fuel everywhere, so grab some rags and clean it all up while you go. But as I said, about 10 minutes guys, and we've got the whole fuel assembly out of the car. Nice and easy. Alrighty guys, so the one we've just removed, that was out of an 01 to 07 model, single pipe, and kind of, what would you call that, almost a triangular shaped plug, rounded top. Alright, now this one that we have here, I just wanted to give you a kind of a product demonstration about the type of quality that Parts Factory Australia is selling. Let's just rip it open. So this particular one that I've got on my hand today fits the 07 to 13. It's the same procedure to swap them over. They're almost an identical pump, guys. It's just, as you can see, different plug position, same sort of pipe design, and the level centers on the other way. But as I said, we've got both available on the website, so you can cruise on there, check them out. They do include a level sender as well, little floaty, and yeah, grab your new one, have it delivered to your door, then pull your old one out, throw your new one in, fire up your car, and hopefully you're back on the road again. Alrighty guys, let's throw it back in. Right guys, so at this point you've got your new pump. I'm not going to put the new pump in, I'll put the second-hand one in. It's obviously a graveyard car, but you put your new level sender on your little level device. You can see how that's done. It's just clips in, you'll work it out when you've got the pump there. And of course you grab your new pump with your new seal, put your level sender in first, lowering it right down into the tank. Now remember, we have to kind of work out what way it was facing, and you can do that via where the hose is, of course. Keep rotating it around so it's looking about there. You can actually put the ring on like this, and you can put that hose in, but what we'll do first is we'll push down on the pump, get the seal right in. Now what you want to do, because I have no like fuel here, so nothing slippery, so you got what I would technically do is put some lube around this seal, but you guys will have fuel there, so it should be right to just push down, and of course you spin the cap till it threads on, and as you keep spinning it, it'll pull the pump right down all the way in, making sure the seal's nice and everything's nice and straight. Of course you put your fuel hose back on, and if it's not perfectly in line, remember you can just spin the pump, get it in line, and of course grab it and push it on, clip it in. You should hear an audible click, and you shouldn't be able to then pull it off. That clip should keep it on. Of course guys, tighten it down, few hits all the way around, all the way until it's nice and tight. Grab your seal, poke the grommet through the hole like this, plug the plug in. At this point it's now time to put this cap on like so, and then you put your grommet in, and then you could actually go and put your battery terminal on and start this car, and make sure that the fuel pump that you've got received in the mail is working the way it should be. Okay, so once you've tested that, you can then go ahead, put all your Phillips head screws in. They don't seem to really do much, they just spin around, so that one's a bit better. And then of course guys, as you already realize, this job's complete. Put your mats down, put your seats back where they should be, and of course get back driving your CRV for another few years. Alrighty guys, so hopefully you've got it all back in, assembled, you've started up your car, and your car's running again as it should. Guys, if you have appreciated this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you can, sub to the channel. I don't have to tell you why that helps me out. But other than that guys, my name's Lucas Drabs, thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.